name is Crystal Gale, and I am so thankful that y'all decided to spend your lunch break with me. If you're eating right now, if you're not, still get comfortable. Listen, I just got the notification that we are live on YouTube. Listen, all my devices, I got to make sure all the devices are up. So if you are new to the program, new to this segment, you are about to experience something really great right now. If you are not new, you already know the vibes. Go ahead and put in the chat, be the wow. But before we do that, because I want to make sure that you know who I am and what I do. Well, my name is Crystal Gale. I am the founder of this amazing segment that we call Our Power. I partner with leaders just like you to make sure that whatever you are deciding that you want to do, that you actually get it done. What does that mean, Crystal? That means productivity. That means accountability. That means sticking beside you until we get it done and getting it done together. And so, if that sounds like something that you need, listen, we are here Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in office hours. It's just like body doubling. If you don't know that term, come back in like 2 weeks. I'm going to explain it. But we would love for you to join us in office hours where we're just in there getting things done. It's just that simple. All right. So for today, because it is already 12:05, y'all go ahead and put be the wow in the chat. Be the wow in the chat. And I want to make sure that if you are not in the chat, go ahead. You can text me too. There's some people that already know my number. Y'all can text me. Be the wow. Because last week y'all actually sent out so many text messages and said, Crystal, we got it. We're doing good. And I love it. Awesome. So with that being said, make sure that you put be the wow in the chat. Grab your focus fuel. I got mine. That sounds empty. I got my focus fuel. Make sure that you have everything that you need to get this session locked in. Okay. Awesome. All right, friends. So on today, I had a topic, y'all. It's so good too, because on today, I had the opportunity to have a few amazing conversations yesterday. Okay, so let me backtrack because on yesterday, I'll say Monday, it's Wednesday, on Monday, I made an executive decision that I was going to shift my plans for this weekend. So if you are just now tuning in, I got an opportunity to attend an amazing conference in Chattanooga. It's called WITS, and it's basically for travel content creators. And you just got to go back and watch the video about how that even came about and all the things. But today's topic is very much aligned with what I'm about to say. So, if you have ever been in a position where you just been trusting that things would just work out in your favor, but you get down to the wire and you're just like, wait, things aren't working out, I need you to buckle up. I need you to buckle up, okay? I need you to buckle up, all right? So, with that being said, I am going to Chattanooga this weekend, y'all. I'm going to a conference. I am getting ready to, I think, pack. Y'all, hold on. I think I'm unpacking. I don't know how the trip is going to go. But let me tell you, I shifted my plans. But yesterday, I had an amazing individual said, "Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. We are about to get you to where you need to go." And so, with that being said, friends, because I had already shifted my plans and I was going to go the whole entire weekend, but I shifted to one day. I was just going to go and come back, right? But she said, "No, this is a travel content creator conference. You need to go and pitch to a couple of hotels." And honestly, I had already pitched to hotels, but I was emailing them, no response. I was calling a few different other agencies to see if they needed speakers for that week or this week. No response from anyone, okay? No response. And so I decided that I was not, if I was going to do this one last push, I was not going to email. Friends, hey, Rose, I was going to actually pick up the phone. Do y'all know what happened on the other side of that phone call? Just take a wild guess. Like anybody. Anybody think or know what happened when I picked up the phone to pitch? Because if you're not a content creator, you or someone that provides a service, you probably don't know or understand what I'm about to say. You probably don't know. Okay, so anytime that you pitch as a service provider, oftentimes it comes with a proposal. It comes with send us your portfolio. It comes with tell us more about you. Yeah. Okay, Rose, I see you in the chat. I see you. So, no. I called. Let me give y'all the script. I called and I said, "Hey, my name is Crystal Gale. I will be in town for the WITS conference this weekend, and that's a content creator conference, travel content creator conference." So boo, boo. Okay, no, I see you in the chat. No, that's not what they said. And basically, I told them that I would be in town. I'm looking to do some content in exchange for a room. Y'all, y'all, do you know? Yes. Hey, Ross Kessler, 17. I'll give you a shout out. Um, do y'all know that those folks, she didn't even pause. She said, "Oh, yeah, that sounds like something that we can do." She literally, now, if anybody is a content creator, you know, we absolutely usually have to send like portfolios, our media kit, something. She didn't ask for anything. Only thing she said was, "Give me a day. I need to run it by my team and I will let you know." So, friends, I got I call it a soft yes, okay? No paperwork signed or nothing. But can I tell you, I had to pause because it was like, "Crystal, you just shot your shot and you didn't have to give these people nothing. And they gave you a soft yes." It really was an absolute yes, but she couldn't make the final call because she's not HR. There's like other paperwork that's involved. And I'm here to remind you all, there's somebody that's going to watch this and she's going to, somebody's going to watch this and they're saying, "Well, Crystal, I have a process. I need to send an email. I need to follow up. I'm not used to doing everything, like you just said." I have a procedure. I have a SOP as well for pitching. Okay, literally a SOP that if I'm out of town, my VA can follow it and do what she needs to do. Friends, I'm begging you, especially in this season where people are busy, overwhelmed, not reading emails, they're not following up, they're not following through. I just got off a call where a young lady was talking about, "I'm just catching up on emails." People don't have time to be reading through your emails. And so I'm challenging you to do what I did. Pick up the phone and ask these people what you want. Ask these people what you want. That's all you got to do. The worst they can say is no. And that's exactly what she did. It was a yes or a no. That was my experience. And so I need y'all, this is where you grab your paper. I was trying to clip my mic where it needs to be. So I'm going to switch over and clip. There we go. So I'm going to give y'all 5 things. It is a little mic. It is a little mic. I'm going to give you all 5 points because do you know what it took for me to pick up that phone? Number one, I did it scared. That's not the first point, but I will tell y'all, I did it scared. even though I've done this before, the worst they can say is no. But it's kind of like, y'all, I'm on a timeline. Like I need a yes yesterday, not today, but yesterday. And so I did it with confidence. All you need in 2026 is confidence. There is someone smarter than you that is sitting behind a computer and not picking up the phone. Can we all get a little bit more confidence and pick up the phone and ask these people what we need? Ask them for whatever you need. Pick up the phone, okay? So I'm going to give y'all 5 talking points, all right? 5 points. 5 points. 5 points to boost up your confidence as you are pitching. Now, I don't know who this is for. There's some people that need to be asked, and some people are job hunting, as I realized last week. A lot of y'all are job hunting, looking for your next opportunity. Some of y'all may need to pick up the phone. I will never forget a young lady, two different occasions when I was working in the school systems. One lady was bold enough to drop off her application packet, and this was still like recent, okay? It wasn't like back in the day where everything was like paper. Like we were did very much digital during that time. She dropped off her application, a printed copy of it, her resume, cover letter, and whatever like certificates that she had in there, and she passed it off and said, "Hey, can you make sure that you get this to the principal? I'm looking to be hired for this position." I said, "Say less, sis." Okay. Second time, someone actually, and this is the first person called. Okay. The second time, someone brought it to the district and said, "Here goes my portfolio for a school position." Y'all, people are not just filling out applications anymore. They're going above and beyond. And I'm not asking you all to go above and beyond. I'm asking you to go against the grain. I can't tell you how many times people are sending emails and they're not following up with phone calls. Can you start off with the phone call and just say, "Hey, I'm about to send you all an email, but I just wanted to introduce myself and just let you know what I do, what I do, who I am and what I do, and I want to make sure that this information gets to the right person. I just wanted to confirm this email." Like I'm giving y'all like real game. Like start picking up the phone. Because that's all I was trying to do yesterday was make sure that if I was going to send another email, that it was going to go to the right person because time was ticking. I don't know about you, but do you all have time to be sitting and waiting for somebody to respond to an email? I don't. I learned my lesson with this particular opportunity. I learned my lesson. People are not responding to emails as much as they used to. They're busy. We're all busy. So I'm about to give you 5 points, okay? 5 points on how to shoot your shot with confidence, okay? And these are just 5 mindset things that you can focus on for the next time that you need to pitch, all right? Number one, most opportunities don't come with perfect timing, they come with courage, y'all. Literally, most opportunities don't come with perfect timing. That's point number one. Opportunities don't come with perfect timing. A lot of y'all are saying, "Well, I'm not going to reach out because we're not ready. I don't have the website ready. I don't have the booking link ready. I'm still working on the certificate to say that I'm certified to coach." I don't know who that was for. That came out of nowhere. I don't know who that was for. Listen, how many people y'all know that's coaching without credentials? Okay. How many people do you know that are on these stages and they're not true thought leaders? Thank you. Most opportunities don't come with perfect timing. Y'all, you don't necessarily have to always be ready. And sometimes I have to think about this because I'd be like, "Stay ready so you don't have to get ready." That's me all day, okay? But most opportunities that I have gotten recently, especially recently, I have not been ready and they have not come in the perfect timing. I wish I could like insert a picture right here. Like, i.e., the opportunity where I was on the stage with POTUS. Like, come on. I didn't prepare for that. I wasn't ready for that. That came out of left field. And it was not the perfect timing. It wasn't. The lead up and prep for that was not very much out of, it was just wild. But I was happy to be a part of it, okay? Very much amazing campaign to be part of, okay? Loved every second of it. All right. But it wasn't perfect timing and I wasn't ready. Most opportunities come, don't come with perfect timing. All right. Number two, and this is for those people that have real issues with talking themselves out of things before they even apply. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you are willing to ask for. That's a long one. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you are willing to ask for. Are you willing to ask? Are you willing to pick up the phone and just ask these people for what you need? Rose, are you willing to pick up the phone and just ask these people for what you need? I'm just wondering. I'm going to send this replay out to a few people because this is for you. If you received a text message from me, this one is specifically for you. Are you willing to ask for what you need? Are you willing to ask? I'm just saying you don't have to over explain or over prepare. Like, honestly, I've never had to over prepare, over pitch or anything like that. It's because I had this mindset of just asking. That's all. And I'm looking at my notes right here, and it's like a lot of you all are qualified, overqualified. Come on, women. A lot of you all are overqualified for the opportunities that you're applying for, and you don't apply, and you're sure not asking. Like, literally. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost talked myself out of not applying to something this morning. It was super early. I actually had slept on it last night. And I was like, nah, I think it might be a conflict of interest. But I was like, no, Crystal, they're gonna have to tell you no. Put in the information, fill out the form, all the things, get your information. They're gonna have to tell me no. And I hope they actually watch this. I You're gonna have to tell me no. Okay? I think I'm overqualified for what you're asking for. You're gonna have to tell me no. And you're gonna have to tell me no via Zoom. Like face to face, okay? You're gonna have to tell me no. But I look forward to talking to you. I hope you got everything this morning. Right, okay? So I'm telling you all, you have to be willing to ask for what you need. All right, number three, rejection is not the problem. Silence is. Okay? Y'all don't like, listen, nobody really loves to hear no, okay? But it's the silence that comes with that, okay? I'm telling you that oftentimes, and this, I gotta go back to my people that I talked to last week, my 9 to 5ers that are like looking for opportunities. Isn't it crazy that you're okay with the rejection email versus no email at all? I'm just wondering, like, it hits different when you get a rejection email versus no email at all. Y'all go crazy when there's no when there's silence. Y'all be like, but they didn't even have the decency to call me. Nobody called me and told. Don't nobody owe you anything. They don't owe us anything. Y'all see me? I was just like telling them people, y'all should call me. You gonna tell me no to my face? They don't owe me anything. I need them to respond though. Y'all see how that shift happened? Rejection is usually not the problem for people that are like far ahead and understand leadership, understand, how to operate in these settings. Okay. They better call Tyrone. I love it. Listen, rejection is not the problem. It's usually silence, y'all. Y'all can't handle the silence. So when you are picking up the phone, because remember, we're talking about being confident while you're shooting your shot. When you're picking up the phone and you don't get an answer, nobody's responding, they're not calling you back, be okay with that, okay? That does not mean stop pitching. That does not mean don't move forward, okay? Y'all got this. I just need y'all to do like I did yesterday and just be confident about what you're doing and stop trying to use email as the scapegoat. Oh, but Crystal Gayle, they didn't respond to my email. Did you pick up the phone? What shot are we shooting again? Yeah, so I use myself as an example. When I said shoot my shot, you either could be pitching, like I am a service provider. So I have a couple of different programs that I pitch, but I'm also a content creator. So I'm oftentimes pitching to different brands and, brick and mortars, like anybody, anybody that will listen to me. I'm usually talking about my services or any type of content that I can create for them. So for you all, it could be anything. Last week, I talked to my people that are 9 to 5ers that are in the trenches currently looking for their next opportunity. And so, whatever opportunities that you're looking for, that's what I'm saying. Shoot your shot. Now, some of y'all, yeah, I was somewhere else. Okay. I'm not a dating coach. Okay. Listen, we're not shooting our shot. I know, I literally stole that term from the dating world. Y'all know shooting your shot, yeah. And then there's actually like basketball, shoot your shot. We're not doing that, okay? Right. Okay. But when you're out here shooting your shot and you are asking for the sale, let's get business. Let's reel it back in and give you some business talk. When you are looking for the sale, when you're trying to close the deal, I call it shooting your shot. You have to be confident. Okay, you have to be confident. And I said, number one, opportunities don't come with perfect timing, they come with courage. Number two, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you're willing to ask for. And number three, rejection is usually not the problem, silence is. Nobody wants to hear Nobody wants to hear the no, but oftentimes y'all crash out when you don't get an answer. I have seen people be like, well, Crystal, I gave them my proposal and they didn't even have the decency to respond. Sis, move on. Move on. Okay? Move on. All right. Number four, and this is my favorite. Confidence is built through repetition. That's number four. Confidence is built through repetition. Y'all are not going to get good at shooting your shot until you're consistently doing it. Okay. Some of you all are not good salesmen or saleswomen. You got to practice. You got to practice. And you might want to listen. I remember listening to this podcast where this young lady was saying that she wanted to get 100 no's. She wanted to get 100 no's. And I was just like, I loved her philosophy behind that because she talked about the repetition. She talked about also learning who her clients were and also the data behind it that she was going to be able to collect, like understanding who she's actually servicing. And so I heard another version of that, of getting 100 coffee dates. It was a realtor, where she wanted to go on 100 coffee dates to just talk about who she was as a realtor. And I was just like, that's wild. But that repetition, like, I can't wait to get to the point where I'm able to just, like, just off the rip, just as I'm opening up, hey y'all, welcome to Office Hours. Hey y'all, welcome to Hour of Power. Hey y'all, like, and know my script from the top to the bottom. This is a new segment for me, so I don't know it off the dome, but I will tell you that I have built communities before, friends. And I will tell you, after a certain point, like 6 months into a year, it's like a cakewalk. And so I say that to say that confidence is built on repetition. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to shoot your shot at, you have to remember that confidence is built with repetition. Keep shooting your shot. Keep doing it, okay? So if you're trying to get a job, you better keep sliding in those DMs of those companies and those hiring managers. Do you know that people are creating PowerPoints for their interviews? Like literally pitch decks that they're pulling up in the middle of their interviews. People are going above and beyond. So at bare minimum, if you're not sliding in the DMs of the hiring manager, you are far behind. Okay? And that's why people are getting these contracts. And I'm talking about my people that are, entrepreneurs. There's people that are less qualified than you that are getting the contracts, closing the deals because they picked up the phone. They picked up the phone. Both of y'all sent the same email, but one of y'all picked up the phone and they're catching the deal. Okay? Stop waiting until you feel ready. Let's build your consistency muscle. Let's get that repetition going so that you can get closer to your yes. All right. And then number 5. Mm, this is a long one, but I kind of just want to take this last part of it. You're more prepared than you think. You're more prepared than you think. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to leave it right there. If you really want to build your confidence to shoot your shot, I need you to understand that you're more prepared than you think. Oftentimes, like I said earlier, a lot of y'all are overqualified. In my case, when I was pitching yesterday to the company, I was over prepared because I was ready to send my media kit, and she not one time mentioned a media kit. I was prepared. Often, a lot of y'all are like me. You're more prepared than you think. You have probably your SOPs on how to complete the task. You and it's not even, man, SOPs. You have templates to send out emails to get it done. You listen, you have everything you need to get it done. And matter of fact, I'll take it down the line. For those that are looking for jobs or whatnot, you have everything you need for the job. You're prepared to do the job. Nothing's missing. Okay. For those, and a matter of fact, since somebody mentioned it earlier, shooting your shot for dating, are you prepared for the next season? A lot of you all have been preparing for this season. Okay. You are an amazing dating candidate because you have done the work. All right. When I say shoot your shot, this literally could apply to any area of your life. You're more prepared than you think. They're ready to give you your yes. You just have to ask for it. I can't wait. I can't wait till I go to the conference this weekend so I can really show y'all like what it looks like to say to get your yes, what it looks like to really have confidence as you're shooting your shot. I literally cannot wait to have a receipt and I can have this picture right here that says, look at me now. And I hope that anybody that I run into this weekend, you go to this video and you're like, oh my gosh, I saw her. I had no idea like what she was working on. Listen, use me as an example that all things are possible if you just try. You got to have a little bit of confidence. Not a little bit, a lot. But a little bit will take you a long way. Some of y'all have to believe that you can get the things that you said that you wanted. You're not even asking for it. And my friend that was helping me, she was like, "You remember you always talk about ask not, have not." Yes. If you don't ask, you will not have. What are you not asking for right now? And I'm going to use these last few minutes. What are you all asking for that you, let me say this. What are you all not asking for? Is there anybody that's not asking? And while y'all are thinking about that, what are you not asking for? And you can put that in the chat. Mashup music, Solomon J. Cold Shoulder. Okay, thank you, Rose. Y'all are funny in the chat. I love it. Yeah, Ross Kessler. I'm gonna screenshot, make sure you and Dolo D9U. I see you in the chat talking about boo. I love that now that when we go live on YouTube, they're actually encouraging us to go live vertically instead of horizontal now. So vertical it is moving forward. Shout out to YouTube. I hate that I'm going to be missing. I just got an invite for, this is a sidebar. I just got an invite for a event. I literally just said that, oh, it's time for probably one of our quarterly events with YouTube for the creators. And as soon as I said that, a week later, they were in the inbox saying, "Hey, we're having an event. We would love for you to come. But I'll be out of town next weekend, so I won't be able to go." And I heard it's going to be a good one because they were saying that we could bring plus ones. I hate that because YouTube actually treats us very well when they host events for the local creators. Like they are absolutely amazing and roll out the red carpet. I haven't been to one. The last event for our area was the Super Bowl party, and let me tell you, hey, bro, man, that's actually one of my now favorite content creators. He has built an amazing platform, but he was able to co-host with YouTube, and I'm sure because he shot his shot, okay. He listen, he pitched to them and they probably told him yes. And matter of fact, I want to partner. YouTube, local YouTube. I want to partner with you all. Okay. This is me shooting my shot. But with that being said, the event was amazing, y'all. Absolutely a good time. At some point, I'm going to figure out how I can add pictures because that would have been a perfect place to add a picture of me at the last YouTube event. But it was a good time, y'all. But I say that to say that you have to shoot your shot, but shoot your shot and be confident. Okay? If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a 9 to 5er, there's always an opportunity for you to shoot your shot and go after the things that you want. Okay? All right, let's go back through them real quick. Matter of fact, because Rose did an amazing job. Rose, you're gonna use me as an example when you're pitching to people. You're like, yeah. Matter of fact, Rose, use me as an example that you've been helping. Put it in the your portfolio. Y'all see how listen, y'all see how this works? Listen, y'all gotta start helping each other. Okay. Number one, most opportunities don't come with perfect timing. Number two, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you are willing to ask for. Number three, rejection is not the problem. Number four, confidence is built through repetition. And number five, you are more prepared than you think. All right. So I'm going to ask this. Who wants to come live? Who wants to come live? Who wants to tell the people who they are and what they do? If you want to put it in the chat, put it in the chat. This is your moment. I sent a text to a few people earlier and I said, if you want an opportunity to jump on live and shoot your shot, here you go. And now, if nobody wants to do that, I need you to come back next week because I'm gonna let some people come up next week. But I figured because we're talking about having confidence and just being ready because you are ready. You don't need any time, okay? I want you all to be prepared next week to come live, okay? Because I truly believe in sharing the platform with people. I truly believe that all of us have something that we're going after. I don't care. Like, I'm not just talking to entrepreneurs. I'm not just talking, like, I am, okay? I serve entrepreneurs. I serve women in leadership. I serve C suite executives. Like, I do serve those individuals. However, I'm talking to everyone right now. There is some goal, something that you're trying to accomplish before the end of this year. I'm going to give you the platform to talk about it next week. It's up to you. Are you going to jump in or no? Are you going to jump in? I'm just saying. What I'm going to do is, if you're not on my email list, go ahead and sign up. I figure, let me see. I probably should just go ahead and put that in the show notes. I'll put that in the show notes. Go ahead and sign up for my newsletter list, or I'll do you one solid. I'll put a link to a product that you can go grab for free. That's what I'll do. I'll put my freebie in the chat for you to grab. And the only thing you got to do is just grab the freebie and you're automatically on the newsletter list. That's my gift to you, okay? I'll drop my freebie on in the show notes and then you'll automatically be put on my newsletter list, okay? Next week, I'm going to open it up. What I'm going to do, you're going to receive an email. I'm going to allow you to come live. The only thing you have to do is click the link when it's time, okay? Not before, because I'm going to reject you. But when it's time, which is going to be towards the end of the session, I would love for you to join us, okay? When I say join us, I'm going to give people probably a minute to 2 minutes, probably 2 minutes to tell folks who they are and what they do. Honestly, you only need a minute. You really only need a minute, but I'll give you 2 minutes to tell the people who you are, what you do, and what you're trying to accomplish. You're going to have the opportunity to shoot your shot, okay? So I will drop the freebie. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do that now. Hey, Crystal Gale. Let's see here, because I know if I don't do it, y'all will be like, oh my goodness, you said it and you didn't do it. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how y'all be. Okay, I'm going to put the time blocking because this is a pretty simple freebie. I want to put the time blocking freebie. And I love time blocking. Time blocking is my favorite. Favorite. This is a freebie that we're just going to drop in the chat. Awesome. All right, y'all. I just dropped the freebie. All right. Good deal. So I just put the freebie in the chat. Y'all go grab it. If you're not on my newsletter list, if you're already on my newsletter list and you want the freebie, grab it. Okay, no biggie. This is one of those products that I typically will make free throughout the month until I wake up and be like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. So yes. With that being said, I would love to see you all back here next week. Get ready, okay? Get ready to shoot your shot. Get ready to pitch. Tell the people who you are, what you do. For those that may be looking for a job, this might be your moment. This might be your moment. For those that are looking for their next contract, this might be your moment. You might want to go ahead and give yourself some time to prep. But it's open if y'all want it today. If you want it today, I can invite you up. I figured that we would leave the last 15 minutes if someone would. If not, we're gonna close it up and I'm gonna give y'all an extra 15 minutes to use this week to prepare so that you can be ready for next week. Okay. All right. Woo! I'm excited. See, I threw it out there for y'all. I was wondering if somebody was gonna catch it, but it's okay. I'll see y'all next week. So be prepared to come. If you're not able to come, that's okay. Just listen in. But if you are prepared to come and participate and tell the people who you are and what you do, I would love for you to come live with me next week. Okay? Very good. Awesome. All right, y'all. Y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you. And I realized that I did not pause to make y'all drink y'all fuel. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. It's starting to get hot not only in the south, but also in the northern states as well. I heard y'all got great weather today. So make sure that y'all are staying hydrated. But I cannot wait to see y'all next week. Y'all have a fantastic day. Make sure that you're following this page. You are subscribed to get the notifications when we go live. All right. I may pop up. I may pop up randomly now that I know that YouTube is pushing vertical lives. They literally said, "Crystal, get on live vertically." Like literally, I screenshot the notification. YouTube is like, "We are pushing vertical lives right now." That's why I love being connected to YouTube. I kid you not. Once I got in the circle, I was like, oh yeah, we in there. And the funny part is, or not funny, amazing part is that people that are in the YouTube circle is not always the people with the most subscribers. Everybody at the last event that we had locally, there were people like me just starting out, people that had millions of followers, like, bruh, man, like, I can't, I don't know what to tell y'all, but YouTube is doing things a little bit different around here. So if you're not plugged into YouTube, you might want to get plugged in because they are pushing content creators on all levels. That's all I'm going to say. And show up as your most authentic self. You do not have to be overly aesthetically pleasing over here. Just show up as your most authentic self and make sure that you engage the audience. Okay? Very good. Awesome. Thank y'all for engaging in the chat. For me, it helps me. And thank y'all for sharing it out because it absolutely helps me. I'm going to do my part and share this out to a few people on my end. But if this resonated with you all today, do me a favor. Two things. Share this out to three different people. Let them know that you feel confident that they have the ability to shoot their shot for the next opportunity. And number two, if you feel like this is a good vibe, good energy, a good community, a place that you know that you need to be in to grow, I invite you to office hours. We are there Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That link is actually in the show notes, and we would love for you to join us. All right. Okay. Very good. Awesome. Well, y'all, it's been a pleasure. I will see you all next week. Have a great day on purpose. But don't forget, be the wow. All right, friends, we're going to close out this live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we have the confidence to shoot our shot. Period.